Hello, it's me, Coach Jojo, IFBB Pro here. Today we're going to do shoulders workout with the resistance band. So we're going to hold your resistance band. We're going to make a big full circle with your arms. So if you are not so flexible, you can open your hands wider. The most important thing is you want to make sure that your hand is all the way down to the front and up all the way down to the back. We're going to do about 10 times. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, quickly go and subscribe, like my videos, and I do a video almost every single day, a new video for you all. So today the focus is on the shoulders. So once you are done with this warm-up, 10 times, we're going to move on to another warm-up. So we just hold your hand straight up parallel to the floor, and then we're just going to open your hand to the side. Now keep your hand straight with the elbow slightly bent. So by this time, you should be able to start feeling your shoulders are burning. You want to keep the height of the shoulders, so about 10 times. Now we're going to move on to the real exercise here. We're going to do a shoulder press. Let's start with a single arm first. So you're standing on the resistance band and then you're lifting your hands up. Your hand is at the side 90 degrees and push up all the way. You're going to lower your hands all the way down and pushing all the way up. So we're going to do this about 12 times each side. Then once we're done with 12 times, we'll switch to the other side. Now you want to stand at the edge of the resistance band and then you push all the way up. So you can always adjust the length of the resistance band to make it easier or harder for yourself. So you're going to go all the way down and pushing all the way up, feeling the squeeze at the top of your shoulders and slowly coming down, control. You want to feel like you're resisting the resistance band. Now once you finish the left side, I want you to step in the middle of the resistance band. Alright, now bend your knees so that you can have your hands going all the way up. So this is the double hand shoulder press with the resistance band. Now if you want more resistance, as you can see, I stand a little bit straighter up. So the resistance band will be much tighter. And I'm pushing it all the way up. All the way up and all the way down. And we're going to do about 12 times also. We're going to do 3 sets of this, 12 times each. Then let's move on to another exercise. So we're going to step at the center of the resistance band. We're going to go for a lateral raise, opening your hands to the side. Keep your elbows slightly bent, but not bending too much. Now as you can see, my palms are actually facing to the back. You can see the top of my wrist facing forward. So this is my preference so that I am able to hit a little bit more on the middle delt and the red delt. And once I complete 12 times, number 12, I'm going to hold it there for a few counts and then lower. So same thing, 3 sets for 12 times. And then move on, we're going to have a resistance band at the front. We're going to go for the red delt. So your elbow is leading the way and kicking to the back. Now this is a simple version. You can also do the version with your hand straight. But I like to do this because I want you to make sure that you're keeping your elbows up. And of course, you're keeping the resistance at the resistance band and hold at the end for a few counts, 3 sets for 12 times. Next one, we're going to step on the resistance band. We're going to have a front raise. So you're going to lift your hands up through the front. Lifting your hands up. Keep your elbows slightly bent again. So as you can see, I'm not going all the way up because the resistance band is pretty tight. So you can either do like me or you can actually bend your knees slightly and target to lift higher. And then at the top you hold and then you slowly come down. Same thing, 3 sets for 12 reps. Now the next one, we're going to go for a little bit more lateral raise. We're going to do a leaning version with single arm. So you're leaning to one side and then lifting up. What's the hard part about this is, of course, because it's single hand, but it's also because when I'm leaning, I am against the gravity. So I want to control and come down. Lift as high as I can and slowly coming down. For 12 times also. And then I move on to the other side. I'm leaning and then lifting up. So while you're leaning, you want to target your hand to reach to the top of your head, in line with the top of your head. So you want to control the coming down, lift up high and control. Same thing, we're going to go for 12 times for 3 sets. Now once you're done, we'll move on to the next exercise. We have lean forward lateral raise. So your body is leaning forward and you try to lift up your hand at the side. Okay, do not lift up too high, because if you lift up too high, then you feel more on your back. So we don't want to feel the back. We want to lift up just slightly lower than 90 degrees. Then after 12 times, you switch to the other side. Okay, leaning forward and lift your hands to the side. You want to lift up as high as you can feel the red out. So you don't want to turn your body. You don't want to squeeze your back muscles, because our focus here today is the shoulders. Okay, the back of the shoulders, really feeling it squeezing. So same thing, 12 times for 3 sets. The next one we have is an upright row. So you're going to stand in the middle of the resistance band, and then we're going to lift the elbow up. Your palm and your wrist want to go to your shoulders. You don't have to touch, but just lift to your shoulder. The focus is actually lifting from the elbow. So imagine you're lifting something very heavy from the floor. You want to lift from the elbow because it's just easier. Okay, lifting all the way up. So this exercise, you will have quite a lot of energy. So because of that, we're going to do 15 times. You will lift up at the top and hold. Lift up at the top and hold. So hold at the end and then relax. 3 sets, 15 times for this exercise. So this will be the last exercise for today. We'll step on top of the resistance band and draw a big circle. This will be your finisher. By this time you should feel quite tired already. You can keep a knee slightly bent to reduce the resistance. And then we're going to draw a big circle from down all the way up. Now as you can see, my palms are slightly in front of my head, so that I make sure that I'm using my front delt, rear delt, side of the delt, everything. So working really hard in this. You can see my face burning, and repeat 12 times for 3 sets. And that's it for today.